Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Astute Sage. This is Miss Real. I want to thank you guys so much for coming back. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're really interested to know what I do, I am a spiritual advocate. I help people get back on track and I assist them through spiritual and physical means, and it's connecting all of that. So, what does that mean? That means that if someone's having a physical issue, we look at the spiritual aspect and we look at the physical aspect because humans have needs, and it's right to say that our needs need to be met. You know, you can do all the spiritual stuff in the world, but if your physical needs aren't being met, then that's a problem. You can do all the physical things in the world, but if your spiritual needs aren't being met, then that's a problem. So I'm here to connect the dots, and I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. And I wanted to come and I wanted to make this really quick video. All is in the mind, right? So, what do I mean by that? Well, first, it starts in the mind. There is a book that you can read. Um, it's about the three initiates, the Kabbalion, and it goes into the spiritual laws of the universe. And the first law is the law of mentalism. All starts in the mind. It first starts with a thought. That thought is the seed, okay? That thought is like conception, right? And so, with this thought, what do you do with it? Because you have a million thoughts a day. Well, this thought, when you put emotions and feelings behind it, and then you add belief, and then you let it go, and you say, okay, I've done all I can, then what you're doing is you're in the process of manifesting. And so, I was watching somebody who I follow greatly and dear. And I was just observing, trying, really taking in all that she said. And I basically connected the missing dots. When you don't believe in something, okay, or when you're trying to achieve a certain goal and you don't achieve it and you don't make it, right? The first thought that comes to mind is there's something wrong with me. You put yourself down. And the problem with that is the thought is not aligning with the intention, which is not aligning with the energy. In order to actually manifest and to see what you want actually happen, there has to be an alignment with your thoughts, with your feelings, and with your faith. Any one of those items that are out of sync, you're going to have problems manifesting. You're actually going to manifest blockages before you actually manifest what it is you want. And so I wanted to come on here because there's so many people that are struggling. I want love, I want money, I want jobs. And it's so funny because my last post, or my last video, I had went into problem solving real life problems. I'm going through these certain issues and I'm trying to resolve it. But if you, as a human being, and we're all human beings and we all make mistakes and we're all learning lessons, um, and I hope that you can actually take this observation from me, is that it all starts with the mind. Get crystal clear about your thoughts, your intentions, and what you're looking for. Because the moment that you get crystal clear, like a clear quartz, that's why it's crystal clear, right? The best ones to help manifest or work with are the crystal clear ones. Once you get crystal clear and you hold that vibration and you hold that belief, and then you release it, but still having faith that things will come to fruition, that's when you're the most powerful. That's you taking command of your reality. And everybody wants to feel like they're in control. And so the only way to do that is to work through the blockages of the mind. Any system out there that you go to, The Secret has this 30-day system. And the purpose is to retrain your mind, reprogram your mind. Think of your mind as a computer, as a supercomputer. Think of it as a 1 terabyte or 5 terabyte supercomputer. It holds a lot of information, right? But, there are things that, you have to update it to make sure that it's in accordance, you know. All these updates that computer does, it's unlearning to relearn, okay? Think of your mind like a computer and think about you having to uninstall programs re- to then install a new program or reinstall upgraded program. But it's all about the law of mentalism. All starts in the mind. So if you want love, you got to get crystal clear. I want love. Okay, you want love. Get really clear about the ideals that you're looking for in a partner. Height, weight. Don't be so rigid, but have that idea of what you're looking for. So that way, when you set that, and that's you setting your intention. So that way, once you set your intention, then you can work on having the belief. See, the thing is a lot of these programs or a lot of what spiritual advocates or teachers or guides do is they make you do all these spiritual practices. You're like, what's the point? The point is to reprogram the mind. Because if the mind cannot believe it, the mind is going to be the first thing to block it, and you don't want your mind to work against you. That is the fight that we fight every day. That is the fight that a lot of people fight with themselves. Is the fight within themselves. They fight themselves. Virgos, they're very harsh towards themselves and they put themselves down. I know, I'm a Virgo. But it's coming out of that energy and transmuting it into something higher so that it is useful for you. You have to reprogram the brain. Any type of work, no matter what you do, it all goes down to programming the brain. Because once you program the brain for certain things, that's what's going to be attracted and that's what comes. You have to change your mindset to change your life. And it doesn't take a whole lot, but finding some way to incorporate some type of physical, religious, or spiritual practice helps you to break the chains that either have been created for you or you have created for yourself. Continue to believe because if you don't believe in what you do in yourself, then it's not going to happen. It's like you almost got it, but you didn't get it. You have to have a belief. You have to believe that whatever it is, whatever intention you got crystal clear about and set, that's the intention that's coming towards you. That's your manifestation. That's how you solve problems. That's how you work out of whatever situation you're in. Okay. That's a part of problem solving. This is the spiritual aspect because, you know, at the end of the day, you have to do the internal work. You have to work on yourselves to get your mind into that frequency and vibration. And you have to be patient. So I am going to wrap this up. I hope that this little message does help. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. I wanted to come out with this message, even though like I'm just super tired, but I just thought it would be so beneficial for you guys to receive these messages that can help you along the way. Another thing about problem solving too is observe the problems that people get into and learn how to avoid those same traps. That not only saves you time, but that allows you to really incorporate the information that you're receiving. So, I am going to wrap it up. It's been such a pleasure. Like I said, please like, please share, please subscribe. Okay. Much love, much peace, much light. Until next time. This is Miss Real. This is Fia Stage, and peace.